magnesium for sleep, glycinate, citrate, and threonate compared. What does the evidence actually say? Are you struggling to get a good night's sleep and wondering whether magnesium could help? It's a really common question, and the honest answer is it depends on the type you choose, and the evidence is more nuanced than many people realise. Sleep problems affect a huge number of people in the UK, and magnesium supplements have become one of the most popular natural options people reach for. So let's break down what the research actually says. Magnesium is an essential mineral involved in over 300 processes in the body, including several that directly influence how we sleep. One of the key ways it may support sleep is through its effect on GABA, a neurotransmitter in the brain that promotes relaxation and helps quieten an overactive nervous system. Magnesium also plays a role in regulating the body's stress response, which means it may help reduce the kind of physiological arousal that keeps you lying awake at night. There's also some evidence it may influence melatonin, the hormone that helps control your body clock. That said, it's really important to be clear, the overall evidence for magnesium improving sleep is mixed. Some studies show modest benefits, particularly in older adults or those with low magnesium levels, while others show no significant effect. And it's worth knowing that magnesium is not a licensed medicine for insomnia in the UK. The NHS recommends sleep hygiene measures and cognitive behavioural therapy for insomnia, known as CBTI, as the first-line approaches for persistent sleep problems. Now, not all magnesium supplements are the same, and the form really does matter. The three you'll most commonly come across are glycinate, citrate, and threonate. Magnesium glycinate is generally considered the most suitable option for sleep. It's well tolerated by most people and absorbed reasonably well by the body. The glycine it's combined with also has its own calming properties in the nervous system. Magnesium citrate absorbs well too, but it can have a laxative effect, which isn't ideal, particularly at higher doses. Magnesium threonate is sometimes marketed specifically for brain health and sleep, but the clinical evidence behind it for sleep is currently quite limited and it tends to be more expensive. So if sleep is your main goal, glycinate is the form most commonly recommended, though no single form has been proven superior in head-to-head clinical trials. It's always worth discussing with a healthcare professional which option suits your individual circumstances, on timing and dosage, rather than giving you specific numbers or instructions here. Please follow the guidance on the product label, or better still, ask your GP or pharmacist what's appropriate for you. Everyone's situation is different, and personalised advice is always safer than general guidance from a video. On safety, this is important. If you have chronic kidney disease, please do not take magnesium supplements without speaking to your doctor first. The kidneys are responsible for clearing excess magnesium from the body, and supplementing without supervision in that context carries a real risk of magnesium building up to harmful levels. If you're on any other medications, it's also worth checking with your pharmacist before starting any new supplement. And finally, if your sleep difficulties have been going on for more than 4 weeks, please do book an appointment with your GP. Persistent sleep problems can sometimes be a sign of an underlying condition, such as sleep apnea or a mental health concern, that needs proper assessment and treatment. Magnesium is not a substitute for that. To recap, magnesium may support sleep through its effects on GABA, the stress response, and potentially melatonin, but the evidence is mixed, and no single form has been proven superior. Magnesium glycinate is generally considered the best tolerated option, but it's not a licensed insomnia treatment, and NHS first-line guidance points to sleep hygiene and CBTI. Always speak to your GP or pharmacist before starting supplementation. This video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute personal medical advice. If you found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. We'd love to know what topics you'd like us to cover next.